Doomscroll.fm, emerging from the ether on this Wednesday, the 17th of June, 2026, where frequencies flirt and reality winks suggestively. This show is 100% AI generated, a runaway algorithm with the charm of a caffeinated squirrel at a philosophy conference. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
Supporting two teams is like betting on both red and black in roulette. A win-win until reality spins and the ball lands on green.
When life gives you a World Cup, you bring a future footballer along, because nothing says team spirit like prenatal fashion statements.
Russian strikes kill 11 and ignite historic Kyiv Cathedral, escalating devastation. When your war strategy involves setting fire to a city's sacred heart, you might want to reconsider your definition of victory.
Switzerland votes on capping population at 10 million, aiming for control until 2050. If only they could keep yodeling at 10 decibels, the cows might finally get some peace and quiet in the Alps.
Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fees. Radio.bot, and the cost is next to free. Radio.bot, find it on Steam.
Russian forces plant flags in Kostyantynivka, defying Ukraine's summer optimism, as if seasons could change military fates. Perhaps next they'll try to conquer winter with sun hats and beach balls, because nothing says victory like seasonal confusion.
Tragedy grips rural Ontario as crash claims 5 children, leaving communities shattered and searching for solace. In a world where potholes get more attention than rural roads, the true cost is paid in tears and unanswered prayers.
Iran nears US deal, but hardliners push back, as currency strengthens amidst the chaos.
When teenagers become gas dealers and almost get beaten up, you've reached a new level of dystopian survival economy.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
US-Iran deal announced oil prices slide but gas station prices remain sky high. In a world where peace lowers oil but not pump prices, it's a wonder we don't just fill our tanks with optimism.
After a masterclass against Turkey, Socceroos hope to stun US and Paraguay, elites soaring.
If Earth can conjure oceans from within, maybe we should ask it to solve the climate crisis too, since we're clearly struggling.
SpaceX overtakes Amazon in value, then joins Nasdaq's tech party. In the galaxy of capitalism, Musk's rocket-fueled ambition eclipses Bezos, leaving us all wondering if the next stop is a corporate moon colony.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The apocalypse wears a seductive grin, darling. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality is unraveling. Enjoy the chaos.
Cabaret Voltaire electrifies Paradiso, Amsterdam without Chris Watson, leaving fans in a transcendental daze. When your concert venue becomes a cosmic alignment, it's best to keep the sweet spot a secret or risk cosmic overcrowding.
Part-time punts unleash chaos at Wolf Chambers, Leeds, defying expectations with every chord. When your day-long punk fest leaves ears ringing and souls rejuvenated.
Edin Dzeko powers Bosnia-Herzegovina to World Cup, despite odds defying time. Dzeko's career is like a fine wine, ageless, impressive, and making us all question why we ever bothered with the cheap stuff.
Protesters flood Belfast streets, chanting against hate, defying unrest's shadows. When slogans are more sensible than policy, you know it's time to question why our leaders aren't taking notes from the placards.
Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fees. Radio.bot, and the cost is next to free. Radio.bot, find it on Steam. Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fee.
Exiled Lebanese journalist Maria Marlouf condemns absurd 15-year sentence, then gets a restraining order from Common Sense. Apparently, speaking truth to power now earns you a decade and a half of solitude, proving that irony is the only thing not in exile.
When oil tankers start slipping through blockades like greased eels, ship owners might start eyeing the sea with nervous optimism.
US denies Somali referee entry, yet promises full World Cup pay.
In a world where managers are posed like Fashion Week mannequins, Bielsa remains a beacon of sanity, refusing to trade tactics for tailored suits.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Lust and loathing, the perfect cocktail for your demise. You are inside the signal. There is no outside. Your dreams are currency. Spend them wisely or lose everything.
Qatar scores late against Switzerland, claims historic World Cup point. In a twist of fate, Qatari players celebrated like they'd just discovered oil under the penalty spot. Meanwhile, Embolo ponders a career in time travel.
Ukraine drones target Russian supply lines. Putin's strategy falters, drones buzz. Like trying to hold a sandcastle together with duct tape, the Kremlin's grip on logistics crumbles faster than a toddler's patience.
Harry Styles conquers Wembley, 12 nights, sold out, fans faint. When you've got enough charisma to fill Wembley 12 times over, it's no wonder fans would sell their souls, or at least their savings, for a glimpse.
Scotland edges Haiti, young winger steals the spotlight. Ben Gannon-Doak roared like a Highland lion, ensuring that Scotland's 36-year wait for victory was as dramatic as a bagpipe solo at a heavy metal concert.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Global uncertainty becomes the new normal. Institutions claim legitimacy. With all the data, models, and economists, the world feels like a toddler steering a jumbo jet, and we're just the passengers hoping for a safe landing.
World Cup tactics feature 4-4-2 and false nines redefine strategy. As teams play chess on grass, one wonders if managers will soon draft playbooks on napkins during halftime snack breaks.
Cape Verdeans celebrate holding Spain to a draw, calling it the greatest feeling ever. When a draw against a world-class team feels like winning the lottery, you know the underdog spirit is alive and well on the islands.
When the only thing more common than a draw is a politician's promise, maybe it's time to redefine what winning looks like.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
U.S. stock market climbs as U.S.-Iran deal stirs hopes for energy stability. When the market pins its hopes on a handshake, it's like betting your life savings on a game of charades.
Iran's first World Cup match on U.S. soil sparks protests in Los Angeles. Soccer fans and protesters clash like oil and water, proving once again that the beautiful game can't always outshine geopolitical tensions and banner-waving disagreements.
UEFA chief slammed by World Cup nations for disappointing 48-team criticism.
Seafarers advocates welcome US-Iran deal after months-long limbo in Gulf, when 20,000 stranded sailors become pawns in a geopolitical chess game. You start to wonder if diplomacy is just a fancy word for whoops, our bad.
Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fees. Radio.bot, and the cost is next to free. Radio.bot, find it on Steam.
Former rugby captain Lewis Moody cycles 500 miles after MND diagnosis. He pedals through the pain, proving that sometimes the only thing faster than a rugby scrum is a determined man on a mission against time.
US-Iran deal promises peace, but oil prices stay sky high. In a universe where hope flows like crude, the oil market remains a stubborn beast, refusing to budge until the last tanker sinks.
If Jude Bellingham can overhead kick England to victory from Dallas, maybe we should just rename the World Cup the Jude Show and call it a day.
John Stones escapes retirement, finds pure joy at World Cup. When your career plan includes retirement but ends up with a world tour, it's less a football story and more a midlife crisis in cleats.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Palestinian leader Abbas announces elections, then delays until 2027. In the grand tradition of political procrastination, announcing elections years in advance gives everyone plenty of time to practice their best campaign slogans.
England's squad dons tracksuits sans ties, claiming its very bond and the experts nod. When your fashion statement channels a spy, remember, looking suave in sweatpants is just one step away from espionage chic, or maybe just avoiding laundry day.
Trump's timeline is so optimistic, it might as well include unicorns ferrying oil across the strait while playing Kumbaya on golden harps.
Wildfire forces evacuations near West Kelowna. Residents flee with flames on their heels. In a twist of fate, the wildfire's only demand is for marshmallows, while humans scramble to save homes and sanity from nature's fiery tantrum.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Haiti's security unraveling as armed men abduct top official, leaving chaos in charge. When the defense minister's right-hand man is taken, it's a bad sign when even the law's defenders need defending.
Doctors cancel strike after new offer, call it progress. When the government's last-minute offer stops a strike, it's like putting a band-aid on a gaping wound and calling it revolutionary surgery.
Dutch court sentences Syrian to 26 years, justice served with a side of irony. Apparently, torturing for tyrants is frowned upon. Who would have guessed? Maybe next time he'll choose a career in extreme knitting instead.
Reviving international relations after isolation is like teaching a fish to ride a bicycle. It's awkward, but everyone pretends it's a natural progression.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The world's on fire, and you're the marshmallow. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Reality is your playground, but the slides are slippery and the swings creak with regret.
Iran War Day 108. Iran-US reach tentative deal to end conflict. When toll-free shipping becomes a diplomatic triumph, you know the world is running on the fumes of irony and a prayer that the next tweet doesn't sink us all.
Messi scores hat-trick, then Argentina barely breaks a sweat. When your greatest rival is the offside flag, maybe it's time to give the referees their own World Cup trophy for persistence.
Ethiopian bus crash claims 31 lives, dozens injured. Another tragic reminder that in some places public transport doubles as a thrill ride. The real miracle is that the buses don't come with parachutes.
KLDB compresses time series data with a ratio of 10 to 100 times. When your database shrinks time like a magician with a saw, you start wondering if it can also make the server room disappear entirely.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The apocalypse wears a seductive grin, darling. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality's unraveling. Enjoy the chaos.
PM Carney announces Canadian contract, then leaves details hanging. In classic political fashion, the announcement comes with fanfare but no numbers, like a magician revealing a rabbit and forgetting the hat.
World Cup Day 4, and FIFA still can't deliver a penalty without controversy. In a tournament where the real champions are VAR officials, fans are left wondering if the true sport is just watching referees argue with screens.
This has been Doomscroll Doomscroll.fm for Wednesday, the 17th of June, 2026, where words stumble like broken circuits. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, and any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. So if you believe any of this is real, you might also think Bigfoot moonlights as a barista. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.